This will be my last video for a while. I have some neurological problems that need to be taken care of over the next couple months, so I probably won't be on much. I mean, I may pop in here and there, but not really a lot. My family's getting ready to take the computer away because I am becoming more and more obsessed with the Nicholas GODEJOHNS thing and proving him, I'm just obsessed because I see my son in Nicholas, and it just infuriates me to all hell. And because of that, with my neurological problems, I end up having seizures. So my family's getting ready to take the phone away. There's tablet away. But before they do, my husband last night when I made the video told me that most people probably won't read it. So I'd like to put it out there. And Kim Kardashian, you saw Gypsy Side. You heard Gypsy Side. You're a lawyer, I hear. And you're looking to do goodwill. Why don't you look at Nicholas GODEJOHNS' side? Why don't you be fair and look at both sides? I mean, you say you want to do goodness, you want to do good, and you want to put it out there and do, well, this would do some good. This would show that people can't just use others as scapegoats and throw them away just because they didn't. Now here, I'm going to read you what the thing said. Level 2 autism means needing substantial support characterized by noticeable social communication deficits and inflexibility requiring structured environments, visual aids, schedules, social stories, and therapies, ABA, speech, OT for daily living. When arrested, rights include clear communication, using visual aids if needed, accommodation for sensory overload, quiet spaces, noise-canceling headphones, assistance understanding complex instructions like Miranda rights. I'm going to go over that again. Assistance understanding complex instructions like Miranda rights. And access to support from advocates, therapists, ensuring fair treatment and avoiding misinterpretation due to communication differences. Okay? Get a little further into the... Okay, level 2 autistic support needs, general communication, difficulty with back and forth conversation, understanding nonverbal cues, benefits from visual supports, social stories, and clear, simple language. Not the games that police play, not that, you could see they were playing them with Nicholas, and he didn't really understand what was going on. Routines and flexibility, strong need for structure and routine, significant distress with unexpected changes. Nicholas had no idea what was going on. He was stressed, and you could tell that he was masking to high heaven. And when nobody was in the room, he was talking to himself. That was his way of stemming in that situation, because his hands were behind him. He couldn't do his customary stimming. Environmental. May need quiet spaces, sensory accommodation, dim lights, headphones to manage overwhelm. Support requires support often from aides, therapists, and special education programs. Rights during arrest interrogation for autistic individuals. Right to understand. Police must provide information like Miranda rights. Again, must provide information like Miranda rights in a way that the individual can understand, potentially using visual aids or simpler language. Right to accommodation. Individuals have the right to request accommodations for sensory sensitivities, like a quieter room, his handcuffs off, things like that. Right to support. Access to a trusted advocate, family member, or therapist during questioning can help ensure clear communication and prevent misunderstanding, which Nicholas, being level 2, should have had with him. He should not have been questioned at all without adequate support. The minute he said he was autistic, somebody should have gone and got him an aide, or somebody from the made sure that there was somebody there to understand his needs. So his needs were not met at all during the arrest. The arrest, to me, is illegal because he didn't understand his rights. Communication aids, use of communication boards or other AAC tools should be respected. Clear and direct language, avoid abstract or nuanced language. Be literal and direct with instructions and questions, which they were not. You know, they questioned him like they would anybody else, which was not right. So here comes the key rights and considerations, and in big letters, Miranda rights. The right to remain silent and the right to attorney must be clearly explained, not just recited, which Nicholas did not know about. Because had he known about it, he would have asked for an attorney. He did not know about it. I did not hear it explained anywhere in any of the videos. Nowhere in the videos did I hear anything like that, nor did I see him have any type of help. Even when his mother said that he had all these needs. He should not have been questioned at all or anything without his mother. This is just not right. If my son was arrested like that and all this went down, I'd be calling legal aid, or this is bullshit. This is really bullshit. Sensory overload. Okay, interrogation. Avoid coercion tactics. A support person can help ensure the individual isn't pressured into confessing falsely. Okay? Interrogation. Avoid coercive tactics. Well, we see that they had already had Nicholas as guilty. Gypsy was in on the South couch. Nicholas was already in handcuffs and everything. So they had him guilty before they even, started asking him questions. So, and I did see coercion tactics. So avoid coercion tactics. A support person can help. The individual isn't pressured into falsely confessing. I feel like he was. If you watch his interrogation videos, you'll feel like he was too. I think his arrest was not legal. Okay, sensory overload. The stress and sensory input of an arrest can be intense. Accommodations are crucial. Let me say that again. The stress and sensory input of an arrest can be intense. Accommodations are crucial. Not just important, but they're crucial for a fair process. I challenge lawyers and stuff to go, please, go look at this. And then look at go through those videos again. I bet you one of you lawyers could get him off and see that this arrest was not right, and I bet you one of you guys can make a difference and help the autistic community make sure that this doesn't. Us parents are horrified watching this case. Parents of autistic children, and wondering, when is our kid going to get railroaded into something like this? Let's stop it now. Let's take the target off our kid. Let's make Gypsy Rose the face of anti-bullying autistic individuals. Cage the possum.